Endwalker job action trailer. Okay. Alright, there's reactions from fucking everybody, dude. Holy shit. Alright. Alright, so we're just gonna watch this. I'm gonna pause and kind of go through my thoughts as we go. But and then like after this, I'll talk about Machinist explicitly and like why I might be hanging up my gun, etc. All right, so seems to put a lot of effort into making Dancer better than it was, kind of shoving Machinist and Bard under the rug. Honestly, like Bard looked almost promising. They said it wasn't even finished yet, and it looked like they'd made some like cool changes. Contrary to what I just said, Bard actually shows the most promise right now with it being brought back in line with things. Machinist looks like they just fucking looked at it, laughed, and moved on. This was very cool, by the way. I like this, was pretty fucking sick. The poster child, dude. Alright, so Dragoon, like... them making Litany 2 minutes is kind of... okay, I guess. Like, then its new animations and shit look very cool. This was all very cool to me. Like, all these, like... you know, like, part of my love for Dragoon is its animations, I'll be honest. Now, like, Alamorn, people even called that Alamorn was going to be added, and they literally did that. So, like, that's pretty kind of cool, I guess. 2 spine jive charges. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of, like, adding just charges to things. Like, that, to me, seems like just an easy way to add a trait to the game. But I guess it's kind of useful. It'll help Dragoons with uptime. Because now I can talk about it without, like, talking over it, which is cool. You know. I don't know why they needed to do that, but cool, I guess. Like, that... what the fuck is that? What was that? That looked cool. What was that? I want to know what that is. Using them both during buff windows? Yeah, that is true. It's the same problem as gap closes, I think, Alice. Yeah. So, like, here they were generating gauge, so they could do, like, this shit. What do you think of blood being a trait? What do I think of blood being a trait? I mean, like, okay, I'm not a Dragoon main, so, like, you know, my opinion is somewhat limited. But I think it's kind of weird. I think, you know, at least people having to manage something during downtime was kind of okay, but at the end of the day, it was, like, one fucking button press, right? So is it really a big deal? Probably not. Like, I guess it's just quality of life for fucking Dragoon. Yeah, like, it did end up being a little bit useless. Talked of 9, he likes it. Yeah, like, as I go through this and talk about it, chat, like, please give your opinions on the classes that you want to play and stuff. Like, I'm just gonna say kind of how I feel, but obviously I don't play some of these jobs extensively, so some of you guys are gonna know a lot better than me. Hello, Prophets. I doubt it, Astros, because the potencies will probably be different. That looks kind of cool. That looked pretty cool. We initially thought it was like an early exit out of inner release, but it looks like it's just gonna be shorter because it's like 60 seconds. Hello Spike, I'm good, how are you? Which is interesting. Time will tell if that's fun or not, but yeah, we'll see. Tired AF, rip dude. I mean, he means OGCD as in like just an OGCD. Profits, thank you for the follow, welcome. Like this, like what, like that was the defensive buff probably, right? Like that looked interesting. Yeah. Like, for me, I'm just scared of Red Mage being really overpowered. Because like, Red Mage got a lot of buffs. And now it's like getting all this utility. And shit, like it's fucking weird. So I kinda hope it's not quite as strong given like all of this fucking utility it has now. But yeah, like it looks like it's gonna be godly on prog. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Profits. Yes, I've put way too much time into the game. Demo shows Red Mage almost like a pure AoE job, which is kind of susga. I mean... yeah, but it can be used on single target and AoE, right? F for Scholar. Alright. Man, reading the Phase Temperance Discord, like, was so funny, man. Oh my god. I think Scholar will still be a good prog tool, though. I think Scholar will still be good at... will still be alright for prog. Like, this movement buff here is... when that came up, oh my god. Oh man, everyone just lost their mind. Oh, it is such a weird decision. Like, I'm not a Scholar main. I'm gonna trust like pretty much anyone in chat that isn't me on this, but like, fuck, man. They said the movement is also mitigation. Is it also mitigation? That's kind of cool. Scholar will be meta. I think it's still gonna have its place. I'm gonna err on the side of caution and say it probably still has its place. But it might just be fucking shit. Like, we don't know. If they haven't fixed pet AI jank, it could just be dog. Like, we just don't know. We just quickly watch this before we move on from Scholar. I've seen so many memes about Scholar, dude. Wait. Wait, what am I doing? Fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you, the Scholar memes are fucking funny. Like, they are fucking funny. Wait, what? What?
Let's go.
Did they remove Seraph? I'm not sure. Like, they haven't shown, like, every action for every job, so I don't... You know, we can't immediately say. It was like when Paladin didn't really show, like, Atonement. Like, it doesn't mean it's gone. Yeah, like, that was kind of funny. I hope, but like, yeah, like, people were saying, like, as Pharaoh said, like, it's 4 years too late to care about Scholar. So, I mean, unfortunately, you know. There's no way they haven't heard the complaints. Fuck's sake. LD lives on. Well, we don't know. Like, we don't know for sure. They haven't said anything about it, but it doesn't mean they haven't changed anything. Like, I'm gonna say it again. Like, people gotta relax a little bit. We have, like, 2 months until we actually find out. The media tour might also say something, which is happening now, by the way. So, who knows, man? Who fucking knows? Ends in like a month, yeah. The Salted Earth thing was kinda cool. Relieving the use for a macro is pretty fine. Felix! My fucking god, man. Just doesn't stop making noise. DPSing the bin again? No, not for now. Like, what was that? Was that like... Like, hang on, like... Oh shit, what am I doing? Like, what was that? Fix your PC problem? Don't know yet. Like, what was that? Was he like upgrading his Salted Earth? Like, that's fucking kinda cool. I don't know if that means they're like taking away the ability to give people TBN and giving it something else. But yeah. Like, Dark Knight looks kind of cool. Like, my problem with Dark Knight at the moment is just, like, the sheer amount of OGCD spam you have. It doesn't look like that's going away. But maybe it is. Like... like, the opener, it just feels so jank to me. Like, it's so busy. So, Dancer, they said about, like, they have, like, these trees of rotations, like, one for single target and one for AoE or something. Thank you, Coops. Something like that, right? So that sounds kind of cool. But I spoke to a Dancer main and he said he thinks it might make the opener, like, simple. Like, more simple. So I'm not really sure. Yeah, I hope it's not just procs constantly, like that would be kind of annoying. Alright, and now we get to where I fucking lose my mind, right? So, like, the first thing they did is this, so I'm already like, okay, I'm fucking out, dude. I'm fucking out, dude! Like, why is this shit still in the game? Not even a, like, it could be single target, maybe. Maybe I'll have a dot chat. Maybe. Who fucking knows? But, and then they did this, and then I was just like, right, like, where's the fucking trash bin? Like, I'm gonna fucking just throw my fucking, just gonna do a bit of this. This is machinist, like, fucking bye. Like, no, I'm kidding. I'm exaggerating, but like, why is flamethrower still in the game? Like, tissue bin? Those weren't tissues, dude. It's optimal on 2+ by 20 potency. And not when you had reassemble. So, like, you know, I was already like, ugh. Right, and as we saw, like, it didn't do anything with the gauge either, like. So we know that for a fact as well. Right. That is undoubtedly a reason to use reassemble on AoE. Like, that shotgun definitely looks like AoE. So now we have a reason to use reassemble on AoE. So I'm hoping it's 2+ at the very least. Yeah, that's what it seems like. My idea is that bio strengthens flamethrower. Maybe. That would kinda be nice, I guess. So like, this is all very much the same. That's reassemble drill, maybe? It could be, And then they decided to... Like... They decided to... Like, put a finisher on Pile Bunker after Pile Bunker. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, this isn't enough for me. This is not enough for me. Like, for me personally, like, Machinist needed some love in terms of, like, the complexity of its rotation. From what we can see so far, and what we've been told, and their dumbass comment about we don't know what to do with Machinist, like, currently, I might not be playing it. Obviously, we have to wait and see. But they've already pretty much spelled it out for us that it's not really gonna get an awful lot. So at that point, I don't really have high hopes, and I don't think you can blame me either. Like, I just feel like Machinist now is just gonna be like this, just kind of shit DPS again for another 2 years. Like, it doesn't matter how much I can rip ass and fucking PF. Like, it doesn't matter. Because, like, in a prog setting, it will be okay because Savage isn't that hard. Ultimate, who knows? But, like, definitely, like, in a speed setting and stuff, it's just gonna be fucking useless again. Like, it just seems to me like it's staying as a pure DPS, and it's just gonna be kind of meh. It's gonna be play it because you like playing it, not because it's, like, really good. So, unfortunately, they kind of fucking ruined me here. Yeah, that's covered all the points I wanted to say about Machinists. Moving on. Alright, Gunbreaker, they said they were, like, condensing the buttons a bit, right? So I think that's both good and bad. I don't like the quote-unquote PvP treatment, but at the same time, it might have needed it. Maybe. So... who knows? It's not even that many buttons. No, of course. Overall, like, you know, this whole using two cartridges things is kind of cool, I guess. You know, just gonna use it in buffs probably, or when you're, like, generating a lot of cartridges. So Bard still has dots, thank God. That was Shadow Bite. No, the Sidewinder, sorry. Refulgent Arrow. Wanderers has an extended time. And they're doing this shit over here. Like, Bard looks like it's perhaps had some love. They've just, like, empowered something. I'm not really sure. Bard, like, seemed like it had the most promise. They said, like, it's not even finished yet. Or something like that. But, Bard shows some promise, maybe. Like, it depends how, like, quote-unquote, bad the damage is, but... I don't know. Like, here's the thing, chat. If I stay Fizz ranged, I'm gonna have to, like, get good at all three. No. Rather than just being, like, acceptable on the others. No, Felix. Away from my bin, bro. Stop! Stop meowing at me. I can't help you. You're on your meds, bro. That's all I could give. Listen to that purring. Wow. Alright, anyway, moving on. What did the Astros think of Astro? I can't say an awful lot about Astro. Looks interesting, I'm happy, it looks good. The kind of like Royal Road effect seemed kind of cool. Well, the thing is, like, I think Pharaoh said it. Was it Pharaoh that said it best yesterday? Like, Astro's just been in this constant state of, like, what the fuck is going on with this class? Like, it just constantly changes. So I hope, like, they kind of manage to fix that. Like, you know, like, I think Astro needs to, like, have its place. Rather than just being this, like... You know, like, the Astro has its use, obviously. It is very good. It's just... What is going on with Astro? All the time. This reminded me of, like, Starfall from WoW, even. It looks kind of cool, but it could just be in a size, yeah, who knows. Regular card effects are back. And did they say what was actually happening with the cards? I don't think they did, right? Cards built into personal buff. Yeah, that's interesting. It's weird. I don't have a lot to say about Samurai. Other than it just looks more like more damage vomit. And like they actually basically went and did the whole third Midari thing. Which, you know, was interesting. There we go. And then they like literally like like they actually fucking did it. So is Third Eye basically saying third Midare at this point? Or were they just using it for the sake of using it? To say, yo, it's still there. Ten Kanki, oh, okay. So, White Mage. Oh, that's Glare 2 right there. Nice. Benison. Whatever the fuck that is. Shaman Totem. They've given, like, Benison to someone else or something. So, we'll talk quickly about the whole 1.5 second cast thing. How do healers feel about this? I've seen very mixed opinions. I personally think it's alright. I don't think White Mage needed it, though. Unless White Mage isn't going to be the damage boss that it is now. Yeah, I guess it just depends on the balance, right? Needed it for weaves. Yeah, but like, wasn't the point for like weaving with your dots and shit? Your dot and your lilies? Makes using OGCDs not feel terrible. Yeah, that is true. I think it'll give White Mage some fluidity. Because you had to, yeah, I guess so. I suppose, yeah. Like, the fluid aura it lost. Thank God they finally... Repose is still there, though. Like, is that for deep dungeons, or... Well, I mean, like, I assume Repose is there because they didn't say it was going. Slide casting was fine back when you had OGCDs. Nowadays, the vast majority cast GCDs. Yeah, that's fair. I will talk about Sage when we get there. I didn't really know what to think about Ninja. Yeah, I know what you meant, don't worry. It looks pog. Yeah, so Nahuton is on 60 seconds now, which is interesting. Wait, yeah, does that mean you can Kasatsu TCJ? Because that's fucking terrifying. So, I don't have a lot to say about Black Mage, because one, I'm shit at Black Mage, and I trust anyone else except myself. But also, like... How do I word this without, like, pissing everyone off? Yeah, so, like, Black Mage is an interesting one to me. I don't like their reason for Enochian being a trait now. I don't like that. I don't like catering to people that just can't be asked to fucking play. I really don't like this. Like, I'm sure, like, the change itself is nice. I'm being fucking logged out. Like, I don't mind it being a trait, but their reasoning being that there's too much disparity, like, it's meant to fucking be that way. Like, Black Mage has such a massive skill ceiling. Like, why is that too much to ask for people to hold up a buff? Like, reduce skill gap? Yeah, but how about people just get fucking good? Like, fuck, man. In some cases, like, putting things as traits was nice, because, like, the button press was just pointless anyway. But Enochian is something you have to actively keep up. It doesn't just keep itself up like Blood of the Dragon basically did. So, I don't know, man. Like, their reasoning was really weird for me. I don't like it. Hello, Onion. Like, Shadowbringers did this big time. Do we need that more for Endwalker? It's less punishing. You know, like, I know that bads are gonna be bad, and no amount of changing is gonna make people not be bad at a class. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand that. But... Dunno, man. I don't feel that that was really necessary. But... I'm not a Black Mage. I'm sure Black Mages are somewhat rejoicing since you did have to clip Enochian to like, have it up, right? So I guess that's a bit less jank involved. So who fucking knows? I just think their reasoning is kind of meh. Stop generating Xeno stacks, you also miss. Yeah, maybe. Like, I'm sure, like, Black Mage is still gonna have, like, its big disparity anyway. Like, as I said, bads are gonna bad no matter what. Alright, here we go! So currently everyone is simping for Sage. Like, big time. Big time simping for Sage right now. The sound it makes is gonna make me need to piss a lot, because it sounds like fucking, like, laser water. But yeah, like, I said this long ago, right? I said this long ago, that I think having a healer that makes you DPS to heal would be a great thing. And they fucking went and did it! That makes me excited to learn Sage, man. Like, they actually went and fucking did it. Like, that's sick. It's unfair for the other healers? No, it encourages people to fucking DPS. Because they won't, like, I mean, they will be able to heal without it, but they'll be able to heal far less well. You know, I guess it'll be the equivalent of, like, fucking Cure 1 spam. But... I think it's a good concept, and I'm glad they're putting it in the game. Bads are still gonna bad, of course. But let me be somewhat optimistic. Yeah, like, you know, you're still gonna get the 0 DPS sages. Like, it's gonna happen because welcome to this game. But you know, what's not more appealing than fucking, like, shooting laser beams to heal somebody, and not like in a fairy sense as well, you know, it's not like just a fucking embrace. It looks like it's more potent than that. SGE or SAG? I hope it's SAG, that would be funny. Yeah, it will make for some interesting conversations in dungeons for sure. But yeah, the only bit I'm scared of is that like they would ideally target the main tank for the whole DPSing to heal thing, right? Does that mean that main tanking's gonna be really easy, or the boss is just gonna fucking shit out damage? I do hope so. How did you feel about the change to Nashing combo? We'll see. I think it might be okay. I just don't like how it sounded. At the end of the day, like, if they added many more buttons to Gunbreaker's combos, I think it would have gotten a little bit bloated, so it might not be so bad. So yeah, I just hope bosses start shitting out damage, otherwise that's gonna make healing the main tank very easy. Yeah. Alright, so I spoke to a monk main and they told me monk is dead. So I don't know how to feel about that. But monk has basically been reborn again, yeah. I think a lot of monks are very jaded about monk. So, maybe that's part of it, not really sure. Now, everyone, like, all you could smell for the next, like, hour after this happened was just, like, the pile of everyone's cum. Like, everyone just splooged at once here. I was concerned by how little buttons it had, though. It had so little buttons, I was like... I mean, Summoner didn't have that many buttons anyway, but still. Sauna didn't have that many buttons, it was just like machinist, you just press them all really fast. No more ads and raids? Maybe. I don't mind that personally. Unless it's just like really obnoxious. Like that was interesting. Again, I have a problem with this. And it's that it looks so mobile that Fizz Range is just going to be even less helpful. I'm so, like, I'm so scared of Fizz Range right now. I'm so scared of it, dude. I mean, Fizz Range for the 1%. And the mitigation on 90 seconds. But yeah. Unless Summoner's gonna be less powerful now because of it. Because they've removed the dots as well. How did you feel about the dot removal, chat? How did you feel about that? How did that make you feel? Were you soft or hard? Fuck the dots, thank God. Disgusting, thank God. It's okay if summer, don't mind it. Neutral, thank God. Doesn't matter. Made me want to play the job. Semi-job. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, they might not have fixed the pet issue of ghosting. They picked a direction for the job. Yeah, Summoner was another one in a big state of flux. They couldn't really decide what the fuck they were doing with it. Yeah, I mean, at least they've decided what they're doing with Fizz Range now, and what they did was throw it in the fucking dumpster. They've picked a direction at last. They've admitted this is unsavable. And thrown it away. Hello, Evil. Reaper looks pretty cool for the most part. I like the 2 gauges to manage thing. If it is 2 gauges to like really manage. Maybe it's not. Like that's just a powerful ability, you know. That's like Warlock Gates, kind of. Doesn't it? Wait, does it not have any positionals? Wait, does Reaper not have positionals? It has positionals on a 1.5 second GCD. It does, okay. 1 rear and 1 flank, okay. I mean, like, yeah, I would at least hope it has, like, at least a couple. Like, looking at what they did, when they were showcasing it, the bit that scared me about Reaper was, like, he pressed 1 button and, like, 4 other buttons lit up. I was like, wait, what the fuck? So, like, learning Reaper looks kind of interesting, to be honest. I'm looking forward to trying it. Gap closer being too slow. Hopefully it's just animation. But, yeah, I was a little bit concerned by the hotbars. That looked kind of fucking scary. And then I guess it's also like Samurai does a similar thing, so maybe it's not so bad. It could be like a Samurai style playstyle with like many combos to hit. And then we get Paladin, which just made everyone like happy and sad at the same time. Fast Blade, Riot Blade, Spirits Within. Like, was that Spirits Within? That's a new animation if it is. That's a new cooldown. That's Passage of Arms. He blocked an attack. He clemencied after Wreck. Holy Spirit. Holy Circle. Confiteor 1. Confiteor 2. Confiteor 3. Upgraded Sheltron, yeah, maybe. Like, that was... Look, very flashy, very cool. I mean, it's gonna be really good for AoE. I don't know, man. Overall, things look good. I'm not really a fan of, like, these bolt-ons, like, abilities. You know, I know they said they're just, you know, building on shit, but I don't know if I like it, man. I don't know if I like some of that. A lot of it looks cool, though. Like, I'm looking forward to playing everything. I just hope it's a bit more in-depth than that. Replacement to Atonement? I'm not sure. But hey. A lot of it can be summarized with continuation. Yeah, kind of. Just continuations of what they've built. No, like, apart from the reworks, it looks like no massive rotational changes, maybe. But that could be wrong, too. The concepts will still remain the same. 9-part melee combo. Something like that, yeah. Something like that.
Holy shit. Okay, alright. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see Confiteor 2. Let's see Confiteor 2.
Hello, Tisha.
Okay, Goring. Ooh. Shelter. Wings. Wreck. Clemency. Holy Spirit.
Oh no, dude.
The Holy Circle. Confiteor. Where's Confiteor 2? There's Confiteor 2! Ah! Oh my god, Confiteor 3! 4! Man, I might be a Paladin main, dude.
Yo, Simp main in 6.0?
I think I'm a Simp main.
Oh, that's lit.
Let's go!
Yo! Oh my god, that's so funny. Examine, okay, Exhibit A. Healer casting glare. The result, Paladin dead. Exhibit B. Holy shit, that's so funny. Oh my god. This right here sums up better than words. This picture right here sums up better than words the state of healers right now. Holy shit. Holy fuck.
One is being targeted very quickly, so I'm afraid we wouldn't be able to keep up with that system, so it's not applicable letter at the end.
I would like to talk about that briefly, actually. So let's, like, talk about, the other shit now. Like... talk about the, kind of other miscellaneous stuff. So, like, that addition, to me, on the surface, is good, right? I like that it shows who they're targeting. That's nice. What I don't get is why they use their archaic little, like, fucking box letter system to do it. Who the fuck looks at that anymore? Does anyone look at that? Or am I just bad at the game? Who actually looks at that? Nice, dude. So, to, like, show who they're targeting for raids and shit, it uses the, hang on, let me just, like, go out to fucking anywhere, like... If we go, so, you know, like, you know, when you target things, there's like an A or a B or a C, like, on the end of the mobs. Right, so if I, can I? Shit, I'm one-shotting things. Yeah, like this. So here we go, like A and B. You see this? That's basically what it's using. I didn't know people still use that system anymore. It's only important to see if you get Laha bread and ooh. Yeah, I mean that's the first thing I thought of, to be fair. So, you know, I don't know, man. I guess now we will pay attention to that. I just feel like there was a better way to implement this. Don't know, man. I felt like it was a weird way to implement something. Fuck off. Thanks for the lightning shot. Call out people for not DPSing. Show the target in the bar for everyone. Yo, target D, can you do some damage, please? Don't know, brother. Felt like there was a better way, but it, like overall on the surface, like it's a nice change. Like that is good. Like quality of life like that is nice. They're still not getting rid of mana on classes that don't use mana, so I'm like kind of like why? But you know, it is what it is, I guess.